My name is Chelsea Taylor, and I work for Deschutes County Behavioral Health as a case manager, so I work in a helping profession. And I'm also a local foster parent and have been for about 3.5 years. Right now I have 3 kiddos and we're working toward the adoption process. My certifier through DHS noticed there were a few projects around my house that I hadn't quite gotten to, and she really kindly mentioned that this was an option and she nominated me for it.
I have dreamed about starting an angel project for years. I was inspired by a realtor that I met at a party, and her team had just finished an angel project. They had a concept where they did it all in a long weekend. And of course it's community-based. It's not just designers. It's based off of donations, off of volunteer work, and the community. I mean, this wouldn't happen without the community, for sure.
When I got the call from Jennifer the very first day, my first thought was Chelsea. She was the person I thought of immediately because I've walked alongside her fostering journey for a really long time. When I called DHS, they said, "What about Chelsea?" And I was like, that's who I've been thinking of. When I got to go in her home and introduce the project to her, I realized that she had started a remodel pre-fostering, and it had halted because fostering takes so much.
One of the things that I've learned in the 6 years with working with so many families is that sometimes our best ideas aren't what they need the most. I think that we did a really good job of collaborating together and dreaming big, but then coming back to what's most important to Chelsea and to kind of the context of how she runs her household and being a mom of these kids, and what's going to be the most functional and uplifting to her. Jennifer was great in getting some teenage kids involved in teaching them how to make a vision board or dream boards, and kind of like styling a room. And then they identified what does Chelsea already have and what would she need. So we would put pieces aside, and so we had this area for them to come look, and like anything that you think would work that we've already set aside, you're free to use. If you think of something else, we might have it, but we just wanted it to not be overwhelming for Chelsea and the kids when they came.
In my daughter's room, she had artwork placed up, she got a new desk and a new chair, and her whole area was revamped, which she loved. She's a huge Taylor Swift fan, so you'll see some of that artwork around her room. My son's room, he got a new desk and a new chair and a new rug, and he got new bedding and new art on his walls as well. My youngest, his room was pretty much done earlier, but they also added new rugs and new bedding too. Going into the backyard, they got rid of all of the weeds and took out everything that was going on back there that was crazy. Put down a weed barrier and new mulch, as well as a new children's play set. And then they revamped the shed and made it into a really cool art place that the kids and I can go and enjoy together. The kids every single day are asking, can we go to the shed? Can we go to the shed? It doesn't matter if it's 30 degrees outside. Luckily there's a heater out there, so that helps. And we put on our coats and we go play in the shed. The catio was probably the biggest surprise of all. I do have 3 cats and they love that space. My kids were in about 9 placements each prior to moving in with me, so they have never, to my knowledge, had a room or a space that they can truly call theirs. It was tailored to them and what is important to them, and I think that just made them feel seen and heard and understood in a way that they haven't before.
The Angel Project's not about perfection. It's not about a project that's going to be on a magazine or necessarily on a website, but it's really from the heart. I have to say, the project never would have happened without the team that I had in place, Brittany Grogan being one of them, and every child and Furnish help. It just would, and then all the volunteers. Couldn't have asked for a more beautiful, special angel. And I just love that she was our first angel.
Being a foster parent is hard on its own, but being a foster parent as a single person is very hard. And she is somebody who gives and gives and gives and is doing such a beautiful job with those children.
To take just that extra step and to involve another layer of people and to collaborate with other agencies and to just do something really, really special for someone who is giving so much and doing so much for our community and for kids that are in the foster care system. It just, why wouldn't you want to do it?
When you become a foster parent, you don't do it for the recognition. You don't do it for the praise, because that doesn't come very often. So when it does, it's super meaningful for someone to say, like, we see you and we've seen the sacrifices that you've been through in order to raise these kids. So I want to thank everybody that's involved a million times. I'm so grateful to have been chosen, and I know I was the first one to receive an Angel Project. I'm sure there'll be more in the years to come, and I think that makes it even more special that I felt just super comfortable and great about the whole experience.